Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage and another video on the channel. So today's video is going to be on the Audi Q3 S-Line Plus. It's time to pull the front end off this car and find out just how bad it is behind there. I'm not too hopeful that we're going to get away with any damage. There's going to be something going on behind there, put it that way. Let's just fingers crossed it's not too bad. But there's only going to be one way we can find out, and that's by pulling all the front end off and have a look. And then if by any miracle there's nothing going on behind there, we might even be able to get the red back on. Maybe get some coolant in it and hopefully get up to temperature. But I think that's a pipe dream in all honesty. Yeah, as always, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up. Any questions or comments, put them in the bottom and I'll do my best to get back to them. Let's turn around, have a little more look, and then get on with pulling some parts off this car. Okie dokie. So here we are, it's time, isn't it? It's time to pull this car apart and pray that it's not too bad behind this absolute disaster. But yeah, there's going to be problems, I know there is. And another thing I've noticed, the car doesn't want to freewheel. It doesn't want to roll about very easily. It's like this wheel is, like, I've got no handbrake on. Both fronts I can't turn by hand, the back's just about. So the first thing I want to do is actually raise it and have a look under it, because we haven't been under it yet. Just to make sure there's nothing else going on and we are not missing something. So let's do that first. Just for peace of mind. And then we'll drop it and we'll start pulling the front end off. So, how are we looking? Oh. I've got a bad knee today. My right knee's hurting a bit. Anyway, right. Well, yeah, it's not been touched under here. There's nothing. Even the under tray is perfect, and that's cloth. So, you know, they get ripped to shreds just from anything. Let's look at this one. Interesting. What's going on there? I can't tell, but it looks like I don't know, but it looks like the inner CV joint on the drive shaft has come apart on this side. It's weird. How's that happened? So surely it shouldn't be at that. I can't get you in there to look. I'll try. You can't see nothing, can you? But that drive shaft looks like it's going into the CV joint at a ridiculous angle. That's weird. I can't work it out. Anyway, we'll look at that at some point. But the rest of it looks fine. Weird. So yeah, I think we're just going to pull it down. And I'm going to grab a torch. Actually, 1 second. I will just show you this drive shaft. See what you think. It would help if I didn't have the cover on my phone. Where that drive shaft goes into the CV. That better. Look at the angle of that. Surely that's not connected in there at that angle. It looks like... I don't know now. It looks like the gearbox on this end is forwards, because that shaft is really leaning forward. There's definitely nothing wrong with the subframe. Has it got a broken gearbox mount by any chance? I can't see from here, but I've got a feeling it might be a broken gearbox mount. Alright, well, more reason to pull the front end off. And things are going downhill pretty quick, aren't they? Oh well. Let's stop worrying about it. Let's get the front end off, and then if we've got something to worry about, we'll worry about it then. So I'll pull it down. Yeah, I'll just pull it down, I'll get you on a stand, and let's just get this front end ripped off. It won't take long, and then we can put all our doubts, you know, to the back of our mind and get on with it. So, yeah, let's just do it. Alright, we're making a start. Getting front parts off. Yeah, I don't know much yet, in all honesty. Unfortunately, the rest of it's going to have to come off in one massive piece by the looks of it. I'm not 100% sure I took the bumper off in the right way. I think you're supposed to leave this bottom tray on it because it houses all the cabling for the parking sensors. And I think, yeah, with this one, so the bottom tray is on still. So I think the best thing to do now is going to be raise it up, get this front tray off, have a look from underneath, see if I can disconnect radiator hoses, stuff like that, and then back down and then undo chassis leg bolts, and hopefully the whole rad pack and crash bar come away. And then that's gonna then tell us everything, isn't it? We're gonna have a full access in there to the front of the engine and the gearbox, and figure out exactly what's going on then. But we do have a fair few wiring problems. Look at all this plastic in here. That's basically all that bracket in about 50 pieces. Well, yeah, we've got wires here. We've got these wires up here. There's some there. That's a parking sensor, though I'm not concerned about that. I've got wiring for that. Yeah, it's a mess, isn't it? Is that? That can't be a bow stall. I thought this was an intercooler. It's got to be an intercooler, hasn't it? That can't be the size of the bow stalls, is it? What is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. I'll get it up in the air, take that under tray off, and hopefully, yeah, this whole front end's going to come away in one piece. So yeah, let's just carry on. Let's keep going, see where we can get to and what we find. Alrighty then, so we're getting a bit of a selection of parts on the floor, and yeah, we're getting there. I've been under, I've taken the front tray off, I've taken the middle tray off, disconnected all pipes that I can get to. We're pretty much at the point now where I just need to disconnect all the mountings for the crash bar, and I'm hoping the front end's just going to fall off, basically. I do need to undo this big white red plug. I'll try that in a minute with two hands. I can't get to anything else up behind there, so whatever is there, we're going to have to do as it's coming away. And I have found an issue already. You can't see right now. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. We've destroyed our engine mount. That rubber block should be in there. So the driver's side of the engine, it's pushed back about 4 inches. Yeah. Maybe a little bit less, 3 to 4 inches. This side of the engine is pushed back, which is what's putting that drive shaft at such an angle, because the driver's side's going back, the gearbox end is coming forwards, by the looks of it. So yeah, that's one issue already. We've not even got the front end off. Yeah, right, let's carry on. I'll put you on a tripod now, and we'll get this front end off, and then have a proper look, weigh it up and see where to go from there. Well, absolute carnage. Yeah, it's not great. We have got problems, a couple of problems. Can we get over them? Yeah. Is it going to cost more money? Yes, unfortunately. There's a few things. So yeah, the engine definitely is pushed back a good distance on this left side. That driver's engine mount is smashed to bits, so we need a new engine mount. We're going to need a new fuel filter housing, and I still don't know what this is yet, but I need to repair that. I need to repair that wiring. We have damage to the alternator. Now I don't think it's an issue, it's just the plastic cover on the end has got a bit of damage. I'll have to check whether it's working and go from there with that. But we've got several pipes damaged up here. We've got this one here, that one's snuck in there. Them two should be together. That's got a hole in it. That's got a hole in it. Not too sure exactly what they're for. That's coolant, that top one. Not sure about the others. The dipstick being broken. We need to figure out how far that damage goes down. It's metal housing there, so I think it's just the top piece. By the feel of it. I can't see. Either way, we need attention. Give that some attention. We've got the front of the leg faceplate is bent over. Again, I'm not bothered about that. That's easily fixable. But the legs look fine, in all fairness. We've got plenty of bits of plastic, but the legs look fine. So it's all fixable. It's no problems. It's just more expense, more waiting for parts, and we also have knackered aircon pipes as well. That's bent. Although this top one's okay, the problem is they go back to the car as a pair, and the other one of the pair, which is this big one, is looking worse for wear. So they run right back. Right back to the back of the engine behind there, so we're not going to be able to get them out until we get the engine forward. So yeah, all in all, not great, but not a disaster at the same time. I've got plastic everywhere, I've got rubbish everywhere, and look, I've even yesterday I made a I moved on my tools to this workbench, so it's a bit more organised, a bit more room. And then I've gone and messed it up again today. So yeah, great. So to finish off, I'm going to pull this wing now. So I'm going to just check the inner wing at the front, and then it'll allow us to get in and out this driver's door. And I could really do with getting this engine back forward, but it's not going to happen, is it? So I think I need to go and find one of these engine mounts. So then I can get that swapped over tomorrow, get that engine back in its place. Hopefully that drive shaft will pop back in. And at least then it can be brought in and out, because I don't want it sat on the ramp taking up the ramp if I'm waiting for a few bits. So yeah, right, alright, I'll put you on stand again. I'll just pull this wing off, and then we're going to be calling it a day on this video. So yeah, not great, but at the same time, not a total disaster. But we've definitely got ourselves into something here, haven't we? That's for sure. Okay, there we go. We're all stripped, as far as I want to go today anyway. And yeah, wing came off fine. Nothing to really tell you about there. All the inner wing is perfectly fine. Yeah, there's nothing going on. I've just manipulated that little bit back down. It was sticking up a little bit. I need to straighten up that edge there. And the wing bracket is bent, but I have got them in that bag over there. so that will get swapped over. But there's no inner wing damage here. That bracket's had a bit of a push, but we'll straighten that up as we need to when the light goes in. But yeah, these legs are fine. I've even straightened up the end plate to a point where the crash bar will go on. But the legs are fine, there's no issues with the legs, so if we've got anything to be grateful of, it's that, innit? So we need now engine mount, fuel filter housing, and these few bits of pipe work and whatever that dipstick issue is to be able to proceed with this repair. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and try and find these parts now. But yeah, like I said, it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? And it is what it is now, so let's have a little look under here. All looks fine under there. There's no reason why it wouldn't be. Push that back on. There. Yeah, right. That's going to be it, isn't it? So there we go. Could have been better, but it could have been worse as well, so we've got to be grateful of that. But there's nothing I'm really that bothered about here. Like I said, I'd much prefer to not find that the engine mount is smashed to bits and the other bits of pipe work, but it's there now, isn't it? So let's just deal with it and get it sorted out. There's no turning back now, is there? So yeah, I'm gonna have a good tidy up, find some parts, and hopefully sometime soon there'll be another video where we can start actually putting this back together. And it'll be fine, it'll turn out fine. Be a nice car. So thank you as always for watching, massively appreciated. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.